Hey YouTube, I am here with my review of the much anticipated Samsung Vibrant. Now this is from the Galaxy S line of Samsung smartphones, and it is for T-Mobile. Let's check this bad boy out. Here we have it, the Samsung Vibrant and my old Motorola Click. Let's get these cases off so we can compare sizes. That's what she said. As you can see, from the front, the Vibrant is definitely wider and longer. But when you look from the side, you see the Click is thicker, and that's because it does have a slide-out QWERTY keyboard. This is what both screens look like at their dimmest, and this is what both screens look like at their brightest. Now the camera really isn't picking this up, but the Vibrant screen is a hell of a lot better due to both the brightness and the pixel density. If you don't have your phone turned on a good amount of the time, then your battery should last a very long time. And I know that might sound silly to some of you, but let's take a phone like the Click. Now this phone has no SIM card, and as you can see, it is in airplane mode. Last night I fully charged my phone. It was at 100%. I went to bed, I wake up, and close to 40% of the battery had been drained. In airplane mode with no SIM card and no programs running in the background. Take something like the Vibrant, it was pulling in emails every 30 minutes. I was getting text messages, I got a couple of phone calls, and the battery had gone down about less than 15% because the screen was off. But when I turned the screen on, the battery goes down significantly faster. I had the screen on for about 2 hours, and the battery went down close to 40%. I only had it on for 2 hours because I was playing with it and getting used to the phone. It's a really cool phone. Something I thought I would hate about the Vibrant is the lack of a physical keyboard, but that's before I used Swipe and realized that it kicks ass. Nice. I still miss the keyboard on the Click, however, just because of the directional pad, and it's fun to play emulators on. And emulators on my Vibrant aren't as fun to play using the on-screen thing because I'm always hitting the back button or the menu button, and it's just nothing like actual feedback from buttons when you're playing the game. Something that you get bundled with your phone is The Sims 3 and Avatar the movie. Now, The Sims 3, I guess it's a nice extra. I've used it. I've slept with women in it. I've gotten naked in it. I've taken a crap in it. It doesn't make or break the phone. And YouTube, just like every other jackass who's reviewed this phone, I'm going to show you a clip from Avatar. Just so you guys know how awesome the screen is, because you've seen it done a million times. I'm just going to do it just because I guess you have to do it if you're reviewing this phone. Scroll to a random action scene. This is what everybody's doing. I actually have mixed feelings about the email on the Vibrant. I think the presentation is awesome. Like, I like the fact that you get all your emails in one box, and they all have different colors, you know, to go with the account. But my problem is I only get up to 25 emails per account. So I get a lot of emails, so I only get the first 25. Then after that, it's just I have to read them and delete them. And probably my favorite thing about switching from the Click to the Vibrant is the fact that Samsung appears to actually care about updating their phone. There's already a 2.2 build in the works for the Vibrant. It's already out for the Samsung Galaxy S Unlocked. I've had 1.5 on my Click since it came out, and when it came out, it was already outdated. And I didn't make too big a fuss about it because I was confident that they would update it pretty quickly. And a lot of the good applications that I would want to use don't work on 1.5. Like Google Goggles or turn-by-turn navigation. Now let's take a look at the native media players. As you can already see, the Vibrance looks a hell of a lot more interesting. It's not wrong when she's away. Interesting. This is what they both look like. Wow, that's loud. This is what they both look like with album art. As you can see, this looks a hell of a lot better, a lot more iPhone-y though. One of the bigger differences between the phone is also just speed. Just all around speed. The Vibrant is just a hell of a lot snappier. I love the web experience on my Vibrant. Now I picked this site, I just want to show you guys how responsive the browser is. Alright, so zoom in closer, zoom in. My battery just went below 25%. Look at how fast this is. This is just so much better than my click. Let's say I want to zoom in on this douchebag with this giant mustache. Blam. Got as close as I could on him. Zoom out. Blam, blam, blam. Love this. Okay, click. You don't have any pinch to zoom. You're not as quick as the Vibrant. So the Vibrant is really just making you look like crap. Now something I also use a lot, I make videos, so a video camera is very important to me. Hey YouTube, I am shooting video now using my new Samsung Vibrant, and as you can see, the video is pretty damn good, as opposed to when I was using my click. And this is video taken using my Motorola click. As you can see, the video is not as good, the sound is not as good. This is a picture taken using the Vibrant, and this is one taken using the click. Now both of these phones do not have a flash, which kind of blows. I mean, if you want to take some pictures in the dark, but why are you taking pictures in the dark in the first place? That's kind of creepy. Now I want to show you guys something that kind of bothers me. Now these are the buttons of the Vibrant. Notice there are no physical buttons. They are all capacitive touch buttons, right? The buttons are off, so if I'm in the dark and I can't see what I'm about to click, I might hit the wrong button. And the buttons turn off before the screen does. I would like to see the button stay on longer. But this is me looking for something wrong with the phone, because it is very hard to find fault with a phone this awesome. A big thing I was hearing people complain about was Samsung's TouchWiz interface. Now it is their custom UI. They make things like your app drawer, like you have to slide from side to side as opposed to scrolling up and down. They also give you 7 home screens that you can either delete, or you can add new ones, up to 7. There are a few things that are confusing to me, like when you're looking for a widget, you have either Samsung widgets or Android widgets. I don't know why they couldn't just throw them all into the same thing. Something that the camera is not going to pick up is how awesome this phone feels in your hands. I can easily say that I've gotten more pleasure out of holding this than anything else in my life. And I include myself in that statement. And this screen is gorgeous. I want to curl up in front of a fire with this screen and whisper sweet nothings in its ear. Let it know that I'll always be there for it, as long as it's there for me, okay? You're special to me. Don't blush, baby. It's okay. I'll tell the world I love you. You're beautiful to me, alright? They give you some pretty decent headphones, better than most headphones that come packaged with a phone. They even give you swappable earbuds, so if these don't fit, you can replace them. An issue I did have is the GPS could not figure out my location. Now this is a known issue with this phone, but Samsung is supposed to be working on an update for it, so I'm not too worried about it. I haven't really had to use the turn-by-turn navigation yet, but I will on an upcoming road trip with Nikki Lynette. We're going to be selling some CDs, other stuff, information down here. I know I'm a complete whore for saying that, but you know what? Don't judge me. Something I really love is that it comes with a file browser, and it's a pretty decent file browser. So you can browse the 16 gigs of internal storage as well as your memory card. Awesome. After I used this phone, I started to understand what all those love songs were about. This phone makes me want to be a better man. This phone does have its shortcomings. You know, the battery isn't too great. No flash on the camera, which I really could care less about. Some people are going to complain it doesn't have a front-facing camera. But this is easily the best phone that I've ever reviewed. This is the best phone that I've ever had. I wish I had physical buttons to play games, but you know what? Screw it. I'll take it like it is. This phone is awesome. This is the best phone you can get on T-Mobile. That is not an opinion. That is fact. Scientists have already proven it.